Hello, hello, hello. This is Irina Strunina, and this is our podcast, Diabetically Speaking with Smart Move 360. This is our third season, first episode. Today is the 2nd of January, and this is our first show this year of 2025. And this is the place where we meet with people who are working with people with diabetes. Since our podcast is Diabetically Speaking, we talk about life with diabetes, what people are facing, what challenges, what results they are looking for, how they can get closer to those results. We are sharing different tips, we are sharing different information. On the very last Thursday of every month, I am inviting those members of our community who live with this diagnosis, type 2 diabetes, and they are sharing their stories, how they were diagnosed, when they were diagnosed, what they are doing, how successful they are at the moment, what challenges, what aha moments. All this we are discussing in our Warrior edition for this podcast. And today I decided to be the person who is speaking to the group. Um, I have been talking with many people. I have been challenged with different um, situations, and now I've had a list of questions for me, and I wanted to answer it. I also wanted to talk about our plans for this year and moving forward, and let's start with that. So, first of all, I wanted to thank you those who is listening to our podcast. We're putting them on YouTube. The first season is actually on Spotify, and I am intending to put more episodes on Spotify and bring that first season to YouTube as well. We are talking I am posting those episodes also in LinkedIn on my personal profile. They are on Facebook on my personal profile. They are on my um business group. It's called Smart Move 360. So, whatever place you are following me, you have a chance to see those podcast episodes and hopefully find something that you can use and share it with those who can use it as well. So let's go to the questions and answers, and then I will talk about the plans. So the first question I've had this uh, just recently, and it is what inspired me to launch Diabetes 101 for beginners. And this is pretty simple question for me to answer because I, for those who know my story, my husband lost his battle with diabetes due to complications, and it happened 9.5 years ago. This coming summer in 2025, it will be 10 years, and it was a long battle, and complications were serious. And at the end, his body basically gave up, and we were working on helping him to the best of our abilities and knowledge. Right now, 10 years later, I understand how little did I know. I know so much more right now. And my goal is to share this knowledge with those of you who were just diagnosed, who unfortunately did not have enough information to eliminate this problem. But now, when you have this, when you are trying to make adjustments to your life, I sincerely would like to help you. I would like you to get this information from the person who, first of all, experienced it firsthand, and the second of all, I spoke with many experts. I bring many experts, so this is my chance to help you to help to be more effective in helping yourself. So that's the intention for this group. Provide information and support to those who were recently diagnosed and have very little knowledge about it and don't know where to go. Um, the first time this group was, I launched this group on February 11th of 2021. So um, this year in February, it will be 4 years. And I launched that group, and I choose this name because I actually have a course. I have a course that I wrote at that time, and it's called Diabetes 101 for Beginners, and it's accountability course. This is the idea of it is to help newly diagnosed people, people who missed that conversation with their doctors, with their healthcare providers due to different reasons, um, to help them to catch the breath, find the grounds, and start making changes in their lives and start making um, positive moves that will get them out of this situation when you are constantly on the lookout. Okay, so I wrote this course, and to promote the course, I started the group. Checked the Facebook search. This name was available, so I took it, and I invited my friends first because I didn't know how to do this global wide search. So I went to my friends and I said, help me out. I have information I would like to share. I need support. And 72 people of my friends responded and they become members of my group. Some of them have this diagnosis. Some of them have family members who have this diagnosis. Some of them just wanted to help me because they believe that the mission that I have, the intent that I have is helpful and needed to people. Hello, Kim. So the next question I had, how did you get started and who were the members of your startup team? This is the team. Actually, they were members, and I was there posting on a daily basis some pieces of information, trying to create some movement. And before I knew it, in 5 weeks, we already had 1,000 members, people who joined the group. They did find my information. First, they found my information useful, but then they started sharing their experiences and what they found, and they were helping those who were just diagnosed and didn't know a thing. Right now, I have a wonderful team of admins, 5 admins, and one moderator, Charlotte Crosswhite. She was my first expert in the group. Then she left, and now she is back as a moderator. She has a full-time job, so I cannot ask her to be uh, to do more than she's already doing for the group. But these are people who are helping me out with that. Facebook didn't help me to start at all, but there is a good, cool thing that I learned I didn't know in the beginning. When I made it my mission to respond to every question that people post in a group on that day, on the same day when this was posted, it really helped. Facebook algorithm picked up the fact that people are getting responses right away, and it started promoting my group to people. And when I, a few months later, asked, how did you find the group? And they said, well, I just searched diabetes and your group was on the top of the list. I was surprised. But that's how Facebook helped me. That's how Facebook helped me to deliver, to promote the information. Um, I never paid Facebook for it. They never reached out to me about different promotions, and that's how we work. So right now we have 5 admins. You probably see them all the time. Michael and Carrie and Candy and Will. Well, actually, Charlotte is here also very often, and she is the moderator. We have a few more admins who are helping me on the background with helping me to organize events, helping me to find different topics to talk about. So, but the main people who are in the group, you see them all the time. It's Michael, Carrie, Candy, Will, and Charlotte. Um, what have been the greatest challenges for you and for your team? The greatest challenge have been and still is the fact that our group is growing exponentially. And it's not only about people who've been diagnosed with diabetes, because those people come to group, they look for information, they find information, they ask questions, they find the responses. The biggest challenge is to sort out those who need help and those who are here to spread the spam, create the conflict, um, argue with everything that is being said in a group. We're trying to keep group peaceful, informative, supportive, have friendly environment, and so it will help people who got shocked recently with this diagnosis to calm down, start doing something, start making changes, start asking questions, because once you start doing something, you immediately get questions. Don't bury those in yourself. Ask it, because right now we have 155.7 thousand members in a group. Correct, Kim? Negativity is another biggest challenge here. So uh, I believe that if you have this question, at least one more person in that big group had the same question, and maybe they already have the answer, or maybe they know where to look for the answer, or maybe the admins know the answer. So type those questions. If you don't have courage yet to type the questions with your name, we have this option to use the anonymous posting and do it this way, because this is the only way you can get better. If you ask questions that are really burning you, that are really making your life uncomfortable, that are really making you always being upset, nervous, anxious, let us help you to pass that stage and help you to be more on this, being in charge of what is happening in your life with your diagnosis. So I don't see questions anymore. I think, David, I answered what you asked me about. And I would like, do I have a day job? Yes, I do have a day job. I am working in a community helping elderly people who um, already retired for a while and they need help with um, the house chore. You could hear that I have an accent. I am Russian speaking, so that community has a lot of Russian speaking people, and they need help communicating with doctors, with official offices, sometimes shopping just to understand what is it on sale. So that's my daytime job. And now, with that, I would like to talk a little bit about what is happening in our group, what I am planning on doing. This is the beginning of the year, and I wanted to let you know what to be on the lookout. First of all, please check regularly featured posts in the group. It's on the top of the group page. There is this section called Featured. You click on it, it will expand and it will show you all the events or messages that admins are sharing with the group, because this is our only way to share it. Sometimes we tag at everyone. This is our second only way to share it with the group. And please, uh, if you don't want to receive those tag at everyone, you could set up your personal account in such a way that you will not be receiving bulk notifications. But I personally, when I don't want to receive notifications from someone, I don't click on them. And if I don't click on them several times in a row, they stop showing up on my feed. So just be a little bit patient. Don't go upset about this. But for those who are actually interested, what else admins prepared for the group, we posting this information in featured posts. Please check it out. So we are going to continue with our diabetic healthcare expos. But this year I am going to organize it in a separate section, not in a Facebook group. Unfortunately, what I am seeing that not that many people are watching our shows, but I value the time and effort of our experts. So I found that when people are registering for the event, they are more likely to show up. So we will be announcing the events, and it will be requiring registration. It's free, it's still free. You just need to register to receive the link. We will be sending reminders about this, and that the change that is going to happen. I still will be posting short videos in the group, but there will be short videos. Event is the much longer than those 3 5 minutes videos. This is one change that is coming up. Please keep your eyes open for featured posts and posts from admins. The next reminder, really, I wanted to remind to those who are already in the group for a while, and make sure that newcomers familiar with that. Every other Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, we have our support group meetings. It's also in Zoom. The link is always posted in the group, and you have a chance to meet with your body's group members, also with some healthcare experts, people who have time and they join us on those meetings. We often have diabetes educators there, diabetes and registered dietitians there. Sometimes we have some pharmacists there, personal trainers. So healthcare experts, people who are working day to day with uh, people who have this challenge, diabetes. So this is our second thing that we do. Don't forget, every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, return back to our support group meetings. The next support meeting will be on the January 15th. This is the second full week of January. So the Tuesdays, Telenurse Tuesdays, we have several nurses who agreed to be in a group for 1 hour and answer questions for people. It's not video. You type in your question under my post, the announcement that today is Telenurse Tuesday. Type your question in the comment section. Type it in. At 7 p.m. our nurses are going in and they answering those questions one by one. Sometimes these are lengthy conversations. Sometimes people, all they need to know just to confirmation that they are doing the right thing. So don't miss this opportunity. On Thursdays, of course, we have our Diabetically Speaking with Smart Move 360 podcast. I am here pretty much every Thursday, and inviting more people who are healthcare experts to talk with me about this challenge. And actually, if you have questions, please type in, and I will be using those questions talking with those experts. On Friday, I am looking to revive our Fitness Fridays. Not sure yet if how this will be happening, but it's going to come back. I also wanted to let you know that we working with a group called MD Watch. You already have seen two master classes, blood sugar master classes that they offer it to us. It's a free master classes that again you need to register, get the link and join them. They are talking about this is basic information that people need to know why it's important to keep your blood sugar under control, what are levels good, what levels are good for you, what you need to be aware of, what is helpful, what is not helpful. So join those master classes again. um, this is the admin's posts. Watch them in featured posts. uh, these are master classes, and I also spoke with our registered dietitian. She is going to talk about different important food. I don't know how to say it. Organizing how to look at the food groups, how to build your menu, how to look for the food items when you are shopping, how to structure, how to put products, well, your food items on a plate, and what to eat first, what to eat last, because nobody should suffer from uh, eating just the salad leaves. This is not about it. Diabetes is a challenge, but once you know all the tools, it's not that complicated. And you could ask anyone who already been with this diagnosis for a while. The beginning is always challenging. Yes, Kim, meal prep and planning is the key. And when you master this skill, meal prepping and planning, it will become much easier. It will become much easier for you, for your family members, and but the first, of course, first time is the beginning is a little bit a challenge. So I was talking about MD Watch. I also wanted to tell you that Trevor Brown, the one who was hosting Fitness Fridays, he is also working with the group that is offering amazing program for people who need to improve their physical condition, and it's accompanied with the also nutritional value, nutritional information. So this is great program. I participated in it for 90 days, learned a lot. So be on the lookout. We will be showing information about this. It's a great program that I would like people to at least give it a chance. I have, as I said, we are working with the registered dietitian. We are working with the diabetes educators. Kim is participating here in the chat today, so she's one of the educators, and I'm sometimes referring people to her. The last thing that I wanted to say, when I started this group, and in 2021, I had a plan, a hope that I will have a chance to work with several people, almost one-on-one, in small group settings, like 6, 8 people in a group, where we will be working on their specific individual goals. Some people need to learn how to cook. Some people need some exercises. Some people need to build the menu. Some people need to change everything. Different goals. But my hope was to have an access to these people, though for those people to have an access to me, and we will be working slowly, being accountability partners. The group grew so fast. Right now, 155.7 thousand people in a group. I have no way to help you individually. With all these events that we are organizing, this is for everyone. But for those who need a personal touch, I'm going to open a separate membership community that will be not public, where people will have access to me, to my experts, to work with their specific problems. That is coming, and I would like to for you to know about it. And if you are looking for something like that, don't hesitate to reach out to me and get this process, at least learn about this information, what we are doing, what is on the plan, how it's working. I am posting right now in the comments a link to this to conversation that you could schedule with me, and we will discuss this in details. I will listen to what your challenges, what answers you are looking for. I may just refer you to a special expert who can help you directly, or maybe you will join me in my community and we will be working to help you and keep you accountable and keep you in a better shape. So this is my invitation for anyone who is listening. Um, Join those meetings with me, schedule these calls, and we will be discussing that. Other than that, I am at the end of this podcast. Please, if you find it useful, share it with people who may need it. If you have questions for me, reach out to me. If you would like to share your story, reach out to me. If you know an expert, if you love your doctor, talk to them and invite them to be a guest on my podcast. We would like to share as much information with everyone as it possible. This is what is my goal, to free everyone from the worry and help everyone to avoid the situation that my family had to face. Diabetes is a team sport. We are your coaches and support team. You are the players. Let's do it together. Have a great day, week. I will talk to you next week, and have a good new year.